me, Zane, back here with some more content on the channel. Guys, today I'm going to be talking about Tribal Mania, a game that honestly I played a lot. And this game, I know my level is low, but these battles that I'm going to be playing are live, but I'm not going to be chatting about the battles. I'm going to be chatting about the state of the game and what's the future of it. So pretty much, guys, they made a mail post, and I'll leave that right here. You'll see that, and you'll see their post that they put inside the game. They said that they're going to be shutting down everything, and what do I think about this? Well, the shutdown really does not need to happen. They need to make some measures. Shut down another game. Come on. This Tribal Mania, a lot of people like Clash Royale type games. The reason I say Clash Royale type game is Clash Royale was one of the first ever companies to make this kind of game. Once they made it, Tribal Mania made it, and then so on and so forth. So pretty much, guys, I'm going to be playing a game, I believe it's Wizards of something, or Clash of Wizards, I think that's what it is. But I'm going to be playing another Clash Royale game too, and I'm going to be making like videos like I used to with Clash Royale, and I will still make Clash Royale videos this year. So you guys got a lot of stuff coming, and it's just going to be awesome for everything in general. So guys, let me know what you think about everything that's going to be happening on the channel in 2019, because guys, we're 2 months in, and I have a lot of plans for the channel. I have some new content for PC coming, so just get ready for that. And honestly, this video right here is just talking about the shutdown of Tribal Mania and the reasons I think that this should not happen. Honestly, the reason is, like, they could, delete some of their other games that they already have on the Google Play Store. See which game on the Google Play Store does not look good, and then make a decision, okay? Like, look at the revenue that they make on each of their games. And honestly, in my personal opinion, I would love to talk to one of the developers, honestly, about this. I know a company that is just getting started. I'm not the owner of it, but I know the company. And it's called Leaping Games. They're pretty much a game-making company, and I've seen a few of their games. You might see a few of their games on the channel with some NCS music in the background, but they do make video games, and it's awesome. It's some pretty good graphics. They make 2D and 3D games, and their games will be releasing sometime this week, I do believe. Don't quote me on that. I'm not certain, on that, but there will be some good content for that. So, Tribal Mania, honestly, Tribal Mania, to me, is an awesome game to play. I would play this game 24/7. I don't care what it is. If it's, if the popularity went down in some sort of way, if they've already measured the revenue that they're making from the game, or any of their games that they release, honestly, this Tribal Mania is crazy. I love it. It's one of those games that I go on just to grind with. And honestly, I haven't played it in a few months, and the reason for that is I've been a little bit, busy with other things, and the reason that I haven't really uploaded on the channel has been complicated measures to speak of. But I'm back, and that's what matters. It's one of those things where you have a good game, and a company doesn't like their game, or they want to get rid of it to make something better. In this case, I don't think that's the thing. I'm not ranting here. I'm just making points on why the game shouldn't be shut down. Because Tribal Mania is one of those games that, look good. They have good graphics, and I think the trophy system needs to be changed. A lot of things within the game needs to be changed, but the daggers are very awesome. You can gain daggers throughout your little bitty progression, and sometimes you reach maybe a level 5, or a level 6, or a level 7. The reason is because they might have went down to your arena, or they just, they're in the second arena, or that next arena that you're about to be in. And in my case, in I believe a draw, I went up against a person that was a little bit bigger than me, and it was okay. I think it was okay, and I actually won that, and it was pretty good. It was awesome. But with Tribal Mania, honestly, guys, I know I'm going to be saying a lot of stuff about Tribal Mania in this video. But if you do not like it, the last 10 minutes of this video, please do pause the video and exit out if you guys do not like what I'm talking about with Tribal Mania. Because Tribal Mania is a game on the Google Play Store, and I have uploaded this game so much. And the reason for not playing it is because, I don't know if I believe the gossip about, the game changing, or they were going to make a big update that was going to change the whole game, or it was a negative update that I did not like, so I figured not to play it anymore. But now I think everybody needs to go back to this game. The reason for that is because it's a Clash Royale type game. A lot of people play this. A lot of people play Clash Royale type games. And the reason for that is because it's an entertaining video game to play on your mobile device. And honestly, it's for Android and iOS. So with both of those things, it's a cool thing to bring up, It's a cool thing to play with. And it's, something good to help the community of Tribal Mania. Now, Tribal Mania is one of those games that I think is a cool game. I don't think they need to, disable the thing just because they don't like certain points or just because revenue is going down. Look at other games. Look at, the better thing. What did you make off this game, They should do that. And honestly, Tribal Mania is one of those games that I love, and I'm a big fan of what they've done inside the game. And another point is the community. Honestly, reach out to your community before you make a decision on cutting off a game. Like Supercell, they reach out to their community just like when they were releasing Brawl Stars 2 months ago. In the beginning of the year, they released it, and that was that. But before they released it global, they actually went out into the community and said, hey, what does the community want? Like, what would you like us to do with Brawl Stars? They actually asked the question to the developers, and that's a good thing. That's interactivity. You gotta interact with your people. If you don't, then you're really messed up in the long run. With your making your games, because you want all the support you can, and that's one of the other factors with another game that I'm going to be chatting about, and that's going to be a new video coming out. So just stay tuned for that. I said I was going to bring a lot of new content to the channel this year, and I was going to do a lot of other things, but this video isn't about that. But I want to announce that for you guys to go play that when they get started and videos come out. But when those new games come out, I will work my rear end off to complete those from the LG company. But anyways, as you can see, there's a lot of complications in all of this, and it's one of those things that need to happen. With Tribal Mania. Tribal Mania to me is one of those games that I can play for hours. Just like Clash Royale, it's one of those games that I can sit down, play, and I never get bored of. Honestly, it's a game. If they look at my playtime hours, I'm on end. Like I've started playing Tribal Mania like a lot. I even play it more than Brawl Stars now. And I know I haven't went up in trophies because I've met people that are higher than me, or somebody that has a better deck than me. Then I lose, and then I lose daggers, and the whole system. But guys, if they don't shut the game down, in which I think they will, because every single company out there that makes a video game shuts their game down when they say that they're going to shut it down, and they never get the feedback from the community. Okay, next, I'm going to be talking about the in-store things. So it has so much in the Google Play Store. The Google Play Store is one of those places where you can go to and you can download all your games. If they would make consistent updates, that's my next point. Consistent updates. So updates within the game. Honestly, regular updates, once or twice a week. Or, make an event thing, make an update for an event. Events can really help you. Look at Clash Royale. They've made so much. But, with events, and plus they have Clan Wars now. So, come on, Clash Royale is doing good with themselves. And, honestly, with Tribal Mania, that would be a pretty cool thing to see. With, like, a rush mode. Double water. It would be pretty cool to do those. And that's not a thing to get copyrighted for. Like, Clash Royale couldn't do nothing about that. Because they're using things from their game to make people come drawn in. And honestly, if a developer sees this video, which I'm pretty sure they won't, because they only have several more hours before they disable the game anyways, so I'm pretty sure they're not gonna see this video and say, hey, we should not end this, and we should go with this developer's opinion. But developer, if you do see this video and you say, yes, I want to go with what you say, or I want to, talk to you, one-on-one, just hit me up on Twitter, or just hit me up on my YouTube channel right here in the comment section, if you're watching this video, which I do not think you will be, because not too much my videos, honestly, that's one of the big things, with Tribal Mania, honestly, I love those games. Tribal Wars would be a cool thing. You don't have to make them Clan Wars, you can just make Tribal Wars. There we go, there's your clan versus clan. Or you can make, 2v2. That's another thing that they could make within the game. 2v2, that would be pretty cool. Have 2 towers and 2 defense. It'd be pretty cool. I think that would be an awesome thing. So events would be the best idea, but what they're doing right now, they're not reaching out into their community like Supercell did. They're not raising up the money. They're not putting themselves out there. So that's pretty much making them, they're not reaching out to the community. Like, honestly, if you would reach out to your community, you would have so many people. Like, just imagine how many people play Tribal Mania right now. And they're, like, stoked for new updates. And here comes this new mail stating that the game's going to be shut down in about a day. But tomorrow is the big day for them. They're going to shut it down and bye-bye Tribal Mania. And there's not going to be any more Tribal Mania. But in my personal opinion, I don't think this game should go. I think this game should, at least they should, consider the community first before they just say, nah, we don't need this game, it's our game, we're not making that much money on this game. How about you make a Clash of Clans video game? Make a game to counter deleting this game. Or make updates, consistent updates. That brings me back to consistent updates. There's so many things that they can do in Tribal Mania that they won't get copyrighted for, or they won't get sued for doing so. And honestly, I believe Leaping Games, they're going to be making a new type of game mode, and it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a Clash Royale game, and they're going to make a they're going to get their feedback from the Google Play Store. So pretty much the Google Play Store, they're going to reach out. And Leaping Games, they do good. Even with a small YouTuber like me, they do so good. Like, I'm not even close to being a big YouTuber. And they reach out to me and say, hey, man, how are you? How are you doing today? One of them called me. They told me on Twitter in my DMs, could we have your contact info, like your phone number? And I said, yeah, of course, I would love to talk to a developer. Honestly, that's like, I would give them my insight, my personal opinions, and I gave them my personal opinions, and they brought up Tribal Mania. And honestly, I just told them straight up, no, the game should not be deleted. And honestly, I think they understood me, and I told them, would you like for me to make a video on Tribal Mania, and they said, yeah, you know, get the developers contacted, because we want to make negotiations, and I don't know what that means, but I will see you in the next video that I do release this or anything. Peace out.